Hello, church family. I'm Leslie Rohde. I'm part of the worship design team here. And as we begin some in-person worship, we want to show you what you can expect. But first, remember that coming here to this building is only one way of worshiping. We will still have an online worship experience for you, so you can still worship with your family at home or wherever you are. That's your decision to make. We respect and honor those decisions, those choices. We're just really happy that we still get to worship our God whatever way we choose. Now, to some safety protocols. First thing, when you arrive, you'll notice some marks out here in front of the building and inside. Those are reminders for you to stay 6 feet apart as much as possible with your family. You'll want to check in with the ushers once you get here. They'll have the list of people who've registered for the services. A couple of other things. The doors will be propped open so you don't have to touch any handles. And we'll also ask you before you enter the building to put on a mask. If you don't have one, we'll have some here for you to use. And we want you to keep those on the entire time you're in the building. I know all this is a little different, but we consider all these safety protocols just another way of loving our neighbors. It's just like we say in the Shema every week. All right, once you're inside, you'll find hand sanitizers like this one at various locations throughout the building. You'll want to grab a few things before you head into the sanctuary. You can grab a connection form, a pen, a clean pen if you need one, or use your own. Here's an offering basket. You could drop something there and pick up a communion element for you and every member of your family. You'll have a chance to dispose of all of these items once you exit the sanctuary. What you will not find out here now are bulletins. No paper bulletins will be used, but don't worry, because you'll have everything that you need to know displayed up on the screens.
Hi, my name is Danielle Lair, and I'm the new Children's Ministry Director. For the time being, to ensure your children's safety, we are going to continue to suspend the nursery and Sunday morning Bible classes. We want to make sure that your kids are as safe as possible, and the best way to do that is that they stay with you. So when you arrive, and you have registered, that will tell us that your children are coming. So you will find on this table a box with your family's name on it. And inside this box has lots of fun things to help keep your kids occupied and engaged in worship. There's crayons and paper, there's pipe cleaners, there's some fidget balls. This is all for them. So at the end of worship, you can put it all back. You'll drop it off before you leave. We'll wipe down the box, make sure it's clean for your return the following Sunday. But that will be just for you and for your kids to help keep them engaged during worship. Once you've grabbed your boxes and your other worship supplies from the counters, you'll head over to one of these two side doors.
The ushers will guide you to your seats in the sanctuary. You'll be sitting staggered in the pews and at a distance from other families. There'll be pews for the 8:30 service and those for the 11 o'clock service, and there'll be plenty of cleaning happening in between. You'll notice that there are no hymnals or Bibles in the pews. Feel free to bring your own from home, though, if you wish. We will ask you to sing and speak during the service very quietly, really to yourself. Remember, you'll still have on a mask, but don't worry, there'll be plenty of people worshiping at home, singing boldly for us. Now, as you get ready to leave, the ushers will dismiss you from your pew. You'll leave the same way you came in. Feel free to drop off things on the way out the door. And remember, as you leave, too, to keep that 6-foot distance from other families. Remember, love thy neighbor. All right, if all this sounds like too much to remember, don't worry about it. There'll be signs in here to direct you and plenty of people to help you out. Some final thoughts now. Please don't come to church if you don't feel well. We'd love to have you worship with us online from home. The bathrooms will be open here in the building, but we're only allowing one person in at a time, so you might want to think about that before you leave home as well. Now remember, we are practicing social distancing, so we do have limited seating in our services. It's important, if you want to come inside the building for worship, that you register for your service. You can go back to the email that this video was in and click on the link to register for service. You have to register either for the 8:30 traditional service or choose the 11 o'clock modern service, and that will let us know that you're coming for in-person worship. Whether you're worshiping with us here or online from home or wherever you are, we look forward to being with you in church.